Sorry guys for the interruption. I had to quickly get my dessert. This is my dessert, which is basically yogurt, fruits, pomegranates, banana, apple. It's actually really nice, packed with nutrients. Just want to say, I just want to continue with the review. Is with Jameson and Grace. Jameson and Grayson is like when Avery chose, like I said before, like when Avery chose Jameson, it felt like it was more like there's more friendship bond. But I know from the book, right from the get go, in the first book, she definitely had a crush on Grayson. I feel like they're more connected as romantic partners, but I guess the reason why Jennifer Lynn Barnes kept it as Avery choosing Jameson because she chose him right from the first book, even though she had definitely felt like she definitely had feelings for Grayson, but I guess maybe the author didn't want to make it like a love triangle like you get in certain books, such as like The Summer I Turned Pretty. Maybe Jennifer Lynn Barnes didn't want to focus on the romance aspect and just kept it as Jameson, no drama, no conflict, no trouble, rather than with just Grayson, where then there's going to be conflict with the brothers and drama. So maybe Jennifer Lynn Barnes wanted to focus the book on plots and the riddles and clues on why she had inherited the billionaire fortune, which is, I do appreciate, I do agree with that. But honestly, in terms of connection, I feel like Avery connected more with Grayson. I feel like as well Grayson was barely in this book. It was barely there with Avery and Grayson talking, and I feel like it was so obvious that she liked Grayson more from the book, but she still chose Jameson. But like I feel like they weren't. I think maybe the author was trying to not get Grayson as much because she didn't want to make it like a romance story between Avery and Grayson. But I think it was pretty sad because Grayson was the first Hawthorne ever met, and I feel like he really was the one that helped her open doors for her. Even though Avery hanged out with Jameson more, I feel like, I don't know, I just didn't feel like Jameson was the one, in my opinion. Anyone else who, what your ideas on this? But anyway, I still recommend it. Do you still read this book? Find out for yourself what you think about this book. There's a lot more goes on here anyway. It's still a really good book. I still love the Inheritance Game and the Hawthorne Legacy. And I hope you guys will enjoy it. I still enjoyed this book, just not as much as the first two. They were so good. And thank you for listening to my book review. I hope to see you guys soon. I am reading my other book, which was meant to start this reading and finishing off in the Christmas, which is Clover Moon, but I haven't got the time, so I'm making the time now. So that's what I'm reading currently. So I'm in chapter 9. It's a really good book. It's kind of hard to start with. I know it's not like your typical average teen fiction or young adult book, but anyone that wants to read this book, it's actually really good. I will do a book review on this when I finished it. I was meant to start reading it in December time, which I have mentioned it in my other book review, but honestly I didn't have the time. I was too busy reading the first book. So yeah, the Inheritance Game. So now I am reading this. I don't know if I will be reading the Hawthorne Brothers, which is after the final Gambit, or I might be reading a completely different book, because honestly this wasn't that satisfying, and I've read the blurb in Hawthorne Brothers and it was not as interesting. So far I'm reading this now. It's actually really good. I'm so far enjoying it. Highly recommend. I like it's set in a Victorian era. It's about this orphan called Clover Moon, and it tells about her story. She lives with a step sibling and her very unkind stepmother. But it's a really good book. Definitely pick this up if you haven't. So that's what I'm reading, and and I hope you guys soon, and I hope you have a lovely evening, and I just and I hope you guys I'll see you next time, and when I do, hopefully do a book review on Clover Moon. But I think I really like this book, so far it's really good. Yeah, so thank you for listening. Bye.